When it comes to making investment decisions, then quite often there are a lot of complex elements involved. When there's a large sum of money involved as well, sometimes it can feel a little bit overwhelming. And literally decades ago, came up with a very simple concept that everybody can use in almost any investment decision at all. And it's what we call the four-factor focus. And what we're looking at is costs, risk, return, and taxation. So let's say you're thinking about moving an investment from A to B. And first of all, you're looking at the cost element. Is it cheaper or is it going to be more expensive? And if it's cheaper, then that's a nice big tick. We then might move on to looking at risk. If it's lower risk, then that would be a nice big tick. Then we can look at returns. And if the returns are higher, then it's a nice big tick. Then we can look at tax efficiency. And if it's more tax efficient, then it's a nice big tick. Then surely, if you're having a new option that is lower cost with less risk, higher returns, and is more tax efficient, then you'd be crazy not to go ahead with the recommendation. Then all we need to do is to figure out what happens if one of those elements is a negative. So what happens if the costs are higher, for example? Well, we then need to bear that in mind against the maybe increased investment returns, maybe against the lower risk, and then maybe against the improved tax efficiency. But we've got a metric that we can look at. And clearly, if three of those four were negative, then you certainly wouldn't want to go ahead. And you can apply this simple concept, whether it's a matter of moving an investment from one fund management group to another fund management group, or whether actually it's about moving a whole portfolio from one investment manager to another investment manager. So literally, you can take all of the complexity that there is in the investment world and distill it down to those four key areas, and then use that to make sure that you've got confidence that you know how things are going to develop going forwards.